As we've been reporting, Saudi officials say weather is to blame. A strong thunderstorm was over the area at the time of the incident. Senior meteorologist Brandon Miller joins us now with more on that. And Brandon, you could see from the satellites something big was afoot.
Absolutely, Jonathan. We immediately took a look at the weather satellite, and I'm going to show you that now. And as we put it in motion, you see there's an area of low pressure that's here just off to the north, and there's a training cold front that's going right over Mecca. And there is an isolated, truly isolated thunderstorm that popped up right over Mecca. It's really the only strong thunderstorm within several hundred kilometers. And we're going to step through it in time here, and I'm going to show you exactly how this storm popped up right around 4 o'clock, and by 5 o'clock in the evening, which is around the time that we know the crane collapsed, we see the storm was popped up right here over Mecca, and the air temperature was 40 degrees. This is down just a couple of degrees. There was a high of around 42 or 43 degrees. But as that thunderstorm started, it started to cool the air down, and watch how rapidly this air temperature goes down. The winds were out of the south at 22 kilometers per hour, but that doesn't include the thunderstorm wind gusts that would have been inside a thunderstorm this strong, which would have been likely well in excess of 50, probably even 75 kilometers per hour. As we go to the next hour, the temperature dropped to 36 degrees. The thunderstorm was right nearby, really right over Mecca at that time. And then as we go forward one more hour, the temperature drops all the way down to 25 degrees Celsius. So almost 20 degrees Celsius, the temperature dropped as a result of this thunderstorm. And I'll show you in just a minute why that really helped bring these winds to the crane site. As we look forward the next couple of days, we have a continued threat of these scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon. They'll mainly be in the afternoon, so around that 3 to 7 p.m. time frame is when the heat of the afternoon builds up and will build up these thunderstorms. And I want to show you in 3D here, as we go forward, we see cold air builds up inside these clouds. That's as a result of the rain. That's that temperature drop we saw near 20 degrees. And as the rain falls down out of this, it hits the ground and has to go out. That's called a gust front or a microburst. And those winds in a microburst, especially in a hot, dry climate like you have in this region, these winds can easily be in excess of 50 to 75 kilometers per hour, Jonathan, and that's likely what we saw bringing down that crane. We also were able to take a look at some of the forensic lightning data that we were able to get our hands on, and we were able to see that there was 50 lightning strikes within about 15 kilometers of the Grand Mosque in a 2-hour time window around when the crane collapsed. So that certainly is not to be unexpected with a strong storm of this magnitude. You could have that lightning, but that presents its own dangers as well.